If you struggle with styling your hair day in and day out, you are not alone. Our next guest is helping us adapt new hair skills to avoid common mistakes.
And a lot of people are in this boat. Professional hairstylist and owner of the Lovely Hair Class, Candice Hollub, is sharing 3 different hair tools to master the perfect beach wave.
Oh, yes. Everybody's
after
it.
And the beach wave, this is a tricky one because I think the whole key about the hairstyle is it looks effortless, right?
Right.
It looks beachy and fun, but getting there is not so beachy and fun.
Let me just tell you right now, any effortless hairstyle requires lots of effort.
It's a farce. Right? It's a lie.
I mean, there's just something about it. So today we're kind of taking you back to the fundamentals of hair.
Okay.
Oftentimes whenever I'm on here, I'm like, start with some curls, start with some loose waves. But we haven't really gone into that yet, so that's today. We're doing the basics, the fundamentals.
Okay.
So probably my go-to tool is a 1-inch curling iron. I love the Kristen S line from Target. I think it looks professional. I think it performs professionally, and it's at a great price point. So I'm gonna talk through some common mistakes with a traditional curling iron.
Okay.
Oftentimes, I will see people will take the curling iron, they'll go all the way down at the very bottom, and they'll roll, and they'll roll, and they'll roll. Not that this doesn't work, it works, but what it does is it makes the hair pile up on each other. So
Super
it's not
curly.
The most even heat source on the hair strand the entire way. So my tip, and I teach hair classes, that's what my company is all the time. My tip is to start at the very top, as much as you can at the very top of the barrel, twist, pull apart. I'm using my thumb back here to push the clamp down. I'm spinning. So do you see how evenly the hair is laying on? So that's one of the biggest tips that I have whenever it comes to using just a standard curling iron, is to lay the hair, start at the top, also lay it as flat as possible.
Okay.
Try not twist it, try not get all of, you know, the ends super funky. I'll put another one in the front of her hair here. And that kind of beach wave happens when the end of the hair strand is straighter. So you see right here, I've kind of left my end out a little bit. That will help you to get more of that beachy wave that's super effortless and really pretty. So
and we want to curl away from the face.
Yes, that's a great point. Away from the face is the most universally flattering way to curl hair. It doesn't mean that, you know, there aren't other options, but for sure when I'm just using a curling iron, I curl away from the face. Once you've curled, my other tip is to let the heat fully escape from the hair. The faster that you start messing with it, the more it kind of goes amok. So I let the heat fully escape, and I'm just using my hands on this side, and then now this side is way cooler, using my hands to kind of separate, soften those curls. We don't ever want to walk out with them just freshly curled.
Right.
I mean, the amount of times
you want to break them up.
Oh, I want to just run my hands through strangers' hair and break up their curls.
On a daily basis.
I don't suggest doing that. Lane, by the way, your model, what beautiful hair.
I mean, beautiful hair. This is my
beautiful
sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law.
She has beautiful hair.
Keeping it in the family. Does this technique, Candice, work for any hair length?
You know, good question. This is kind of my catch-all. I would say, if anything, shoulder length and above is what we want to avoid in using this. Anything shoulder length and down is great to use a curling iron, and it's just the fastest way to me to get some curls in.
And effortless, but a little bit of effort for sure. Lane, you look beautiful. Thank you so much.
So our next one, I will show you the tool first. This is Miss Beautiful Allie, and I am going to use this extended barrel Hot Tools wand.
And it's tapered. It gets skinnier at the end.
It is tapered. I love that because I think that when this is a true beach wave, and when you are doing this, sort of the goal is to not make it as uniform as possible. Whereas before it was like we had a very uniform curl. This one, you almost want it to mimic someone's natural curl. So I am taking the hair, doing the same thing, starting at the top of the tool, working down, but I'm twisting my hair as I'm wrapping it around this. So I'm not laying it perfectly straight. I'm twisting the hair, and I'm also going every which way. Not a perfect all the way back, not a perfect all the way forward.
Some curls are going toward the face, others are going
I will say I have a wand, and I love it, and I'm now kind of mastered it,
Yes.
but it does take time to practice, especially when you're doing your own hair and looking at yourself in the mirror.
Yes.
It's a little strange, but you don't do this on your first night if you're going out and you have just like 20 minutes. Don't do that as your
Agreed.
first
Why
time.
not? Why
Agreed.
not, Courtney?
It
What
takes
would
some
happen?
time. It's just, it takes some time to get it done.
Takes some
But
practice.
I always think when you have a new hair skill or makeup skill, whatever it is, kind of try it at the end of your day. So there's not this pressure to go out somewhere and look really great using it.
Can I ask you to pick
Yes,
that up one
absolutely.
more time? Because normally with the curling iron, Candice, we are here, right?
Yes.
The top of the barrel.
Correct.
With a wand,
Yes.
we're going the opposite.
I held it upside down. So the same thing whenever you're doing this on your own head, you hold it upside down, and that is the trick, that you kind of have to learn your spatial, surroundings, that you don't want it super close. We don't want to burn ourselves. But you hold it down, and that really helps you get the best angle to make a really pretty curl happen.
My gosh, I wish I had long hair.
I know. All
this
the
all
steps
looks so
we
Oh my
fun to
gosh.
try.
Grow it out, Derek. We would have so much fun with your long hair. So same thing with her. I'm just kind of using my fingers. Look how pretty Allie's hair
What did you
is.
spray in? Just a regular
So
spray?
I'm spraying in, no, it's one of my favorite. It's AG Hair Care. It's dry wax. And I mean, y'all, this product, y'all smell how good. I wish the
It
viewers
smells
could smell how
really
good it
good.
smells. And it just gives this really look how effortless. Like she could, this is
gorgeous.
what
It
the
looks
Hollywood
awesome.
girls do. And they're like, oh yeah, I just woke up like this. And they didn't.
Well, and also
Beautiful.
loosening up those curls
Yeah,
when
makes-
you first walked out on set, you look like a totally different person, Ellie.
For sure. I mean, yeah, so I love
Gorgeous.
that. You can, it looks more natural.
Relaxed, ready for the beach.
Absolutely.
Chelsea,
Ellie, thank you
come
so
on,
much.
yes.
Our next model is Chelsea, and this is all about the flat iron. This is one
Have
I
you
cannot do.
mastered it?
No,
Oh, girl, we're
can't.
gonna do. Okay, you watch and learn.
And this
so,
is curling with the flat iron.
curling with a flat iron. Your hair length is amazing for this. Like it would be my go-to with this hair length. That's what Chelsea's is. Look at her gorgeous hair color. God gave
so
her this.
beautiful.
Like
Oh.
That's all natural hair
It's
color?
insane.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like
Her.
gold.
Gorgeous.
I mean, beyond. So here's my trick. With a flat iron, you want to not clamp down and really, really tighten it with your wrist. You want to have like a loose wrist, and as you're going down the hair strand, I'm barely opening the tool to let the hair slide through. So hair doesn't always want to just fully slide down. It really wants to cling on to whatever your tool is. And so I'm taking it and I'm like barely letting go. Do you
Okay.
see? Barely letting go, barely letting go.
Oh,
and I'm
wow.
turning my wrist away from my face. Now this one with this hair length, like yours would look great like this too. For the front of your hair, you want it to go away from your face. But in the back, I have a few that are just kind of random that went the opposite way. And it just kind of adds a little dimension.
And more natural, right?
Yes. It makes it a little bit more fun, have some fullness in the back. So
Okay,
I love
gotta
this.
try this.
As skill level goes, this Candice seems to be maybe a little more advanced.
it is only because these can just be a little bit of a booger to get right.
Booger. Okay.
For lack
You
of a
gotta
better
work
word.
at it,
No,
for sure.
No one wants boogers in their hair, right?
No.
But the point is, you want to avoid that hard line,
Yes, you
that
don't.
crimp.
You don't want
I've
that
had the
hard
shelf.
line. You don't want that hard line at all. But then same thing once you're done. I mean, y'all, it's like preaching to the choir. I just say shake it all out, make it not be quite so perfect. Kind of bring front and around the face. Then
Oh my
she's
gosh.
got the effortless cool. But isn't that cool?
Beautiful.
Different
It looks
tools, but a kind of a good
looks
wave on
awesome.
each hair length.
Chelsea, Allie, Lane, and of course Candice Hollub, thank you so much. And also you can check out our website to connect with Candice as well.
You all look so fantastic, really. I feel like we should all go out to lunch or something. Want to hang out?
Let's
go.
do it. Let's
Okay.
do it. Thank you all
Great
for
hair,
having
don't
me.
Curl your
care.
hair. We'll curl your hair.
And remember, don't be a booger, right? Words from Candice Hollub. We'll be right back.
That was awesome.